Thanks to my good friends up at Earle Teat Music in Delmar, Delaware, I'm going to get to play the most expensive Stratocaster I've ever touched. We're going to do that today, right here on GearGasms. Hi everybody, welcome to GearGasms. I'm your host, Alan Barnes. Today in the studio, courtesy of my friends up at Earle Teat Music in Delmar, Delaware, Dean and Chris, they have hooked the channel up with the most expensive Fender Stratocaster I have ever touched or played or smelled in my life. $2,500. And there's a whole lot more specs to go with that. We're going to get to that in just a second. But first, if you're new to the channel, I'd like to ask you to like and subscribe. This channel is kind of like a Hollywood remake of a moderately successful film. The people who didn't watch the first time are not coming around for another one. Celebrate mediocrity. And I'm going to walk you through all the specs while we ooh and ah over some glorious B-roll. Roasted alder body, that beautiful thick maple quilted cap on the top in a gorgeous, gorgeous natural finish. A beautiful gold anodized pick guard covers up what are three very, very exquisitely voiced, the 65 gray bottom Alnico 5 pickups are in that. All the electronics inside are vintage enamel coated wires, inside cloth. Going over the back, that alder ain't ugly, that's roasted and it's gorgeous. Now let's talk about that neck. Up the front, it's a 9.5-inch radius. That solid rosewood feels so good in your hand with a 60s C shape over on the front, tall vintage fret, sliding up that gorgeous, gorgeous neck to that bone nut. Going past that bone nut up to that beautiful, gorgeous headstock, you'll see that the Fender logo and the word Stratocaster and all that good hoo-ha, they ain't decaled on that bad boy, they are etched into the wood. Going all the way up that neck to 6 vintage inline Fender tuners. Why is a guitar from 2019 still in stock? Because this is a very special Stratocaster. It requires a very special kind of customer. It is a very particular thing. But if you can't find one new on the internet, you can go up to Delmar, Delaware, and you can grab this tax-free, baby. Now we're going to do things a little different with this video. We're going to feature some actual playing sequences. It's going to be clipped all to hell for 2 reasons: copyright police and to hide my clams. But don't you worry, we will still do all of that. This is the bridge pickup. This is the neck pickup that you come to know and love. Let's get right into it. Let's just get it over with. Now the guitar is a star of this video. You can't see it in the shot, but over here, Mesa Boogie Mark V, the fat channel. Little bit of reverb from Ocean's 11. Oh, just smooth. Now the thing I like about the gray bottoms is even in the bridge position, which is not my favorite at all, that's generally ice picky, but this set just doesn't, you know, it's not nearly as offensive. If you put a little compression on it, sort of tames that. Oh, I felt the redneck leaving my body like a ghost. 2. Just ooey gooey, rich and chewy. You can get all your now they bark a lot more. The Jan Brady of pickups, well, we established it was Merrill Osmond. Now that's the neck, and you still hear lots of just beautiful high end there, do you not? Now, I'm not worthy of this guitar. I think we've well established that. It's the most expensive Stratocaster I've ever played.
I do not care.
Let's hear that for. Do you want to get funky with me? Now, if you're a man or a woman of particular taste and refinement, you will appreciate, I can't really get it across on a video, but how good this neck feels. Different than my 65 Strat, which has the big funky chunky. You almost feel like you can't play a bad note on it. Unless you're me. I'll give you just a little bit of chorus. Why not? Sounds like every other Strat with chorus. Single notes. Let's give it a little tube screamer push. I figure if I make the John Mayer faces, that's racist! I might play better. That's what I figured. On to the bridge. Can I do some country things? My fingers just go. My fingers are inbred. You would think they could play country, but no, that's the problem. All right, so now we've had just a little bit of taste of tube screamer on that. We're going to move to crunch and see if these pickups can keep up. Yes, indeed. We are crunching now. Crunching still on channel 1 of the Mesa Boogie Mark V. Now, the gain's at about 11. Hear me out. These gray bottoms, I know them, they don't like too much. 11's good. 1130 on this particular amp. You'll hear it. Anyway, that neck pickup is where I had to start. Again, just a little bit of Ocean's 11 reverb. start. We started on the neck. Here's that damn bridge position. Maybe if I didn't hit it so hard. So we're just going through the positions. We ain't futzing with no tone. We are on the bridge. Now, when I do single notes, can y'all indulge me to allow myself to have a little digital delay, please? Position 2. Bridge. Middle, I'm jumping all over the flipping plate. Position 2, 4. That neck. I turn the tube screamer on. Let's hear the metal. Oh my God, that was an ugly bend. Like I said, you can't play a bad note on this thing. I think I showed you everything. We're gonna go up a little bit in gain, see what we get. Oh, doesn't that sound like ass water? Plugged in, I'm on the Mark IV side of the Mark V. Normally one of my favorite tones, great for high gain. Oh, it's anemic. Normally, I mean, that's a Mesa, bro. Normally it growls and snarls. That's what I'm saying. These gray bottoms ain't it. But I'm here to show you, because you won't believe me unless I show you. Let's just fire up a couple little awful lead tones. Now you can still hear the high end. We're on the neck pickup. You gotta do this tube screamer trick without it. Flubby City, tighten it up, boys. Now with a tube screamer it'll go, but it's still not, it's not this. It's not this. Do you know what I mean? Without the screamer. Can I even get pinch harmonics on it? So yeah, no. It won't, there's no chugging here. There's no chugging here. What did we learn today? We learned the beauty and the glory of those Alnico 5 gray bottom vintage 65 pickups. We also learned, or at least I did, that Fender did a really good job taking the brightness of the maple and then balancing it out with the warmth of the rosewood. I don't know if it comes across in the video, but in the room, bellissimo. What we didn't learn, because I forgot to tell you, is that case you saw in the B-roll is specifically made for that guitar and it comes with it. Once again, thanking my friends up at Earle Teat Music in Delmar, Delaware. Dean and Chris, you guys know how to treat your channel right, and I thank you oh so much. If you're not close to Delmar, Delaware, please shop your local music store wherever you are. As always, I thank you for the time that you spend with the channel. Please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. You got some ratty ass, moochy, embarrassing, government cheese eating friends. Tell them about GearGasms. They fit in here perfectly. You can buy some merch. All you gotta do is click on the links in my description. I know you ain't gonna do it, but I'ma keep saying it. Whatever you do in the next 7 days, don't tell Paul Simon about it. The man's in his 80s. He's more of a burden than a party guest at this point. But play more guitar. Watch less of this and keep coming back here week after week for more GearGasms.